The last video you watched, we went through phase 0, where you get CEO alignment, CRO alignment, head of sales alignment, head of marketing alignment. We do not have an integrated go-to-market team. Step 2, you agree on the 1 to 3 verticals that you are going to go after. And it can be a dabbling. It's fine if it's just one to go in. Can your company actually go do this fully integrated go-to-market strategy? Once you've aligned on that 1 to 3 verticals, then you go after step 2. Step 2 is very, very tactical. It should, in my opinion, be owned by product marketing in general with demand gen, and marketing operations. If that's one person, because you're a startup, totally fine. If that is a bunch of people, that's also fine. But your leader of marketing that is responsible for who your ICP is, in ideal customer profile, which is usually product marketing, that person needs to be the driving influence. And what you're going to do here is now you are going to pick within that vertical who are the ideal contacts that marketing is going to start warming up, enriching, and building brand recognition around. And so you're going to need a data enrichment tool. There's all kinds of solutions out here for that. So you can go and use Zoom Info is kind of the biggest. You've got Apollo, you've got Seamless, you've got Clay. You can just freaking use ChatGPT and tell me who are the 100 contacts and go back and forth. And it's crazy what's available for free. So you don't have to go super expensive on this, but you do need a contact list that's going to lead to no less than 5 contacts that are going to be handed over per rep, per day, and that includes SDRs and account executives. So if you're going to go do this for 3 months to go in and kind of prove out the model, they're going to need to go and enrich. Let's see, so you go to, let's say you have 10 reps, and you're going to do this over 3 months, so 21 business days per month. So you have 610, I believe is what it ends. No, 630 contacts per rep that you're going to go in and do this with. So if you've got 1 rep, that's 630. If you've got 10, that's 6,300. Why 5? 5 is the new contacts they should be reaching out to per day on their outbound sequence. Okay, there's a few things that are going to go in and matter. So first, like I said, marketing is going to go in and own picking this list. This is a really, really good internal branding moment for your marketing team to show they know what they're talking about. I highly suggest the head of marketing is involved because they should know these details, and the CEO. Why that level? Because if you have your global head of marketing, product marketing, demand generation, and CEO completely aligned, this is the exact ICP within our target 1, 2, or 3 verticals. The likelihood of that branding moment when you bring in the SDR leadership team, or SDRs if you're a small company, the account executive team leadership, or the AEs, the enterprise teams or the enterprise reps, and show them this is what we're thinking, it's going to be a whoa. Marketing and the executive team actually know what they're talking about. If you end up being about 80% right, that's the threshold that's going to end up should be palatable for the sales team that's going to go and call these. That's all you need. You don't need to be perfect. There's going to be bad contact information, which is not the point that you're trying to prove now. What you're going to do is you're going to bring this back, and you're going to bring in the SDR leadership team. You're going to bring in the account executive team. You're going to bring in the enterprise team. And you're going to go in and say, what do you all think? This is who we're thinking we're going to go after. You're going to force, and I suggest an actual meeting where this happens, where everybody gets assigned 100 contacts separately. So if you have 5 people in the room, so your head of account executives or your top AE, your head of enterprise or your top enterprise rep, your head of revenue, plus your head of SDRs or SDR. And they each independently review a separate 100 contacts. And they go through and say, yeah, if I were calling that person, we've got gas here. We can go in and win. Now you have your validated lists. So that's step 3. So if we went over step 1, then step 1, step 2, or step 3 is this. And so go get that done. And then next week, we're going to bring to you the next phase.
Follow the show so you never miss an episode. And use the link in the description to book a meeting with Dan and talk about your revenue or hiring situation.